Hello again, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Let's Play PlayStation 2 disc. I'm redoing this because the first time I recorded this, I got to the main menu, and then I was like, nah, that was a terrible introduction to a new Let's Play. But man, I don't know about this Let's Play now. It looks like, it just doesn't look, the image quality isn't quite all there. It's a bit messy or rough around the edges. And I can't even tell if this intro is supposed to look this... let's just say the title. Let's play Silent Hill 4, The Room, not starring Tommy Wiseau. There it is, right there. Could have just waited a few seconds. Look how janky this looks. It's Silent Hill though, so maybe this is intentional to make it look really off-putting and weird. It's strange. I was silent for the whole time. I was like, what am I even looking at? Half of it's too dark to see. And there's this slow kind of frame rate. It's like, what the hell am I looking at? Disturbing imagery is right. There's just something kind of, what's the word? Off-putting, but, disturbing, I guess. There's just something strange about it. What a weird intro. Remember the other Silent Hill games before this one? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. They had weird intros too. But this one is just like... I don't know what to think about. It's certainly no theme of Laura. And I'll give it points for being kind of strange. Makes you feel uneasy. Look at it. It has this kind of quality to it where it'd be like, I forget what that film was called. I'm not sure if I even I've seen it all the way through myself. But it's like that film where that guy finds, videotapes, and all of them have this disturbing footage that ends in like a family getting killed and stuff. It has that kind of look to it, so it's just like, ooh. But you know what else is ooh? Is the video quality. This is terrible. I don't know how this game looks naturally because when connected up to the HDMI splitter, well, not the HDMI splitter, I wonder what it'd look like if I were to use the HDMI splitter. Maybe I could somehow balance it out because it's connected directly to the AV to HDMI. So that connects up to the capture card. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Well, using the HDMI splitter wouldn't be a better way, that'd be a more tedious way. But it's gotta be a way to make this look better, surely. I want to see what the game actually looks like, without it looking, the quality being dropped a bit on its head, But, it's... I see what I see on the TV is the same as it is on the capture card. It's just like, well, duh, that's how it's supposed to be. But whenever I record anything else with the HDMI splitter, well, for the PS3, or don't even need the splitter for the PS4, I record off those consoles, there's like a slight difference. It's like, I think it has a bit of a different kind of color look to it. It's just like, it can be very subtle, but sometimes very noticeable. And it can be darker as well, so you have to turn up like some settings. That's probably going to be the case here, which I haven't had to do since maybe summer, I think. Because I recall when I, Let's Play that last year, like the first few parts were just too dark, you couldn't see anything. It's just like ridiculous how the brightness can really go absolutely to shit. Anyways, so let's and then the brightness. This shit, I mean, maybe that's intentional as well, but this shit makes you feel like you got an old-timey TV. The quality looks about as bad. Also, this game took like a week to arrive. Almost a week, anyway. And it arrived just today as I was recording for Resident Evil 0. And I was like, that game still hasn't arrived, and then it arrives, like right after I'm recording. And I've edited all 3 of those parts that I recorded. Yes, you heard that right, 3 parts. 3 parts recorded, 3 parts edited, and I'm recording for this in the same day. I think I'm going to give recording a miss tomorrow. I'll take the day off. Now this I'm not so sure on, really, because I haven't played a Silent Hill game in years. And I remember when I played Silent Hill 2. And, oh, by the way, this is a blind LP as well, because I've never played this game, in case I didn't make that clear. Unlike the Silent Hill 2, I'd played the game before. I had actually Let's Played it all those years ago. But I still failed miserably, because like halfway through the game, the combat was just too harsh, and I had to switch it down to easy. And, play through the game again. So I don't really want to make that mistake again. But at the same time, I just know this game's gonna have some really clunky combat, isn't it? It is Silent Hill after all. I'll try. It was 2 years ago that Henry Townshend moved into room 302 of South Ashfield Heights, an apartment building in the medium-sized city of Ashfield, and he was happy and enjoying his new life. I've seen memes about you, Henry. You're apparently very bland and don't have much expression. But 5 days ago, something strange happened to him. I think it's great that it's a rambled. He couldn't leave room 302. He couldn't go to Silent Hill because Silent Hill is not in this game, despite it being in the title. It has things to do with Silent Hill. Do that. Henry. I can move! Oh man, is it janky. I'm turning into Eddie from Silent Hill 2. What is up with this? Oh, that looks nasty. Oh, is it just me? Oh, that's my brain. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to figure out something here, Because, my god, the way it moves is like kind of weird blur. It looks ugly as fuck. I mean, I guess some of that's intentional, but shouldn't be nauseating, just to move. That's a very, very terrible looking globe you got there. I don't think that's anything to do with the image quality. That is just a shitty globe that's got nothing on it. Okay, so if that appears on the screen, okay. What's with this room? So if that appears, it means you can examine something. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. How come this feels... I guess it's because... Well, no. Resident Evil 0 probably came out at a similar time to this, maybe? How come that game controls less tank-like than this? It's covered in blood and rust. I can feel the age of this game already. But this is like seen as the black sheep of the original, you know, Silent Hill games. You know, before they were like, okay, that's all, folks. Have the Americans try their luck at it. We're done. This is my room, but what the hell has happened to it? Hell has happened to it. Silent Hill. Without the Silent Hill. It's like I've heard good things about this game, but I've also heard bad things about the game. I'm not sure how much they relate to the gameplay itself, more like the fact that it's not really a Silent Hill game. I mean, there is like, you know, it's in terrible shape. The air is so heavy, my head hurts. Yeah, my head just hurts looking at this shit. It's like, ugly ass room. Window, I can't get it open. I mean, if you're gonna be stuck in a room, couldn't it at least look nice? Anyway, what was I saying? It's like, most of the negative response to this game seems more to do with it, you know, not being very connected to Silent Hill at all. We don't get to go to Silent Hill as far as I'm aware, but there are characters related to Silent Hill, and Silent Hill is kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It is relevant to the story here and the game and whatnot. Can I just leave? I mean, I don't think I can just waltz out of here, but can I at least try? Still haven't got anything. Just trying the buttons, which I haven't tried yet now. Okay. Awkwardly straight. But what's all this? Why am I in first person? Silent Hill. I mean, we've even in those little bits of the intro clips, we saw that it was, you know, in 3D. Like, perspective. Yeah. Where did this big TV come from? I thought I had a record player here. You know, it's weird, you know. This game, how old is this game? Came out in 2004, right? Yeah, 2004. Man, looking at the back cover, seeing the clear images and comparing it to how it looks on my TV, it looks so much better on the back cover of the game. Now on the front cover, though, where it's like a bit blurry and shit, it's like, yeah, that looks more like it. So 2004, how technology has advanced since then. We have gone from fat TVs to flat TVs. Window, I can't get it open. This control is really weird. Can I go to a, you know, 3D perspective instead? Who is this guy? That's you, isn't it? Or am I someone else? Who are all these people? 21 people, it can't be. Why are they here? If you didn't point out that those were people, I would not be able to tell. That looks a bit, you know, abstract looking. I don't know if it's my cap job making you look that shitty, or if it just generally looks that shitty. I really can't tell the difference at this point. Hello? Creepy, it looks like a face. I thought I moved this, but now it's back where it was. Kinda looks a bit like if Harry and James merged into one. What is that sound here? Is this? I'm not interested in food at all. My head, it hurts. Tell me about it. Maybe this is all intentional. It's supposed to give you a headache. This is further, it's all faded and I can't see it well. Maybe if you went over here you'd be able to see it well. Are you looking at? God damn, this is old. Yeah, how did you see? I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it clearly from the other side of a wall. And you know, my PS2, I haven't used it since I, finished the Final Fantasy X Let's Play, and that was a long time ago at this point. And my nephew borrowed it quite a while back as well. It's since then it has not seen any use, and it's dusty as shit. So it kind of feel like my PlayStation kind of feels right at home here. Really gotta clear off the dust on that. I don't feel like washing my hands right now. You're not hungry, but can I check? It smells horrible. I'm afraid to open it up. I'm afraid to move anywhere in this place. My God. Oh, shut tight. It won't open at all. Can I go in third person, please? Can't take it. Though it's shut for good. This is pure torture. I mean, the game obviously takes place. Okay, suddenly ends. The nightmare over? Can I go to third person, please? First person sucks. You know, if I have to run or fight, I'm because, well, at least this guy is as poorly coordinated as I am so far in this game. Feel right at home, don't you? What even was that? That was as strange as the intro. I guess that was the intro, technically. But you get what I mean. Strange first impressions, gotta say. So this is how the apartment's supposed to originally look then. There he is. The one guy who kind of stuck around even past the first couple of games. And then eventually, I guess he was like, I'll do. Well, no, well, I'm not sure. It was more of Konami saying, we don't give a fuck to make games anymore, so... Yeah, that Silent Hills we were gonna make, yeah, not happening. Like Resident Evil series in comparison, just like, still going. I really am stunned.
Oh man.
I've got no emotions apparently.
What a dream.
The memes I've seen in my dream. I don't know. We'll see if he lives up to the reputation. Oh, we're still in first person. At least the apartment is ugly now, I guess. Still a bit bleh looking, but blurred out numbers. Still not working. Have you tried plugging it in? Seven days.
Help me.
What? cord's cut.
I'm already starting to see what people mean when, like, it's been years since I've, really looked at anything Silent Hill related online. But, whenever it came to Silent Hill 4, and specifically the protagonist, it'd be like, he has, like, no emotions. Okay, now they're not blurred. Oh my god, look how slow that moves. Ah, oh, nasty. Well, as I was trying to say a couple of minutes ago, I wonder if the intro kind of preview thing at the very start of the game, before you click on the game to play, if that actually does generally look the way it did, because now things are looking a bit, normal. It doesn't look as bad. Maybe the intro is just meant to look like shitty quality to make it more kind of off-putting and like, ooh, unsettling. Sad Lake in Silent Hill, I went sightseeing there a few years ago, but I'm not going sightseeing there ever again. I like this photo because it really captures the beauty and tranquility of the trees and lake there. I put this up on the wall right after I moved here. The Tequila Lake? It's something, it begins with a T. I know that much. This is a photo of a church I ran across when I was visiting Silent Hill. For some reason I was really attracted by the way it looked, so I took the picture. It doesn't really make it any less awkward, Even though things look better now, it's still awkward to control. A lot of small items here, but none of them is particularly interesting. Shouldn't there be something like, but none of them are particularly interesting? It's starting to make sense now. It's called The Room. Tommy Wiseau's The Room was weird. This game is weird so far. Maybe this is directed by him. No. It's a brand new scrapbook. It's triangle scrapbook. Okay. But I've still got nothing, so kind of pointless. Can't open the window. Up until a few days ago, it was no problem. Ever since I started having those nightmares. Is it weird to think, it'd be the nightmares, look forward to the nightmares rather than, being stuck in first person in this damn crappy little apartment. So it's a quick shot I took in downtown Silent Hill. It's a nice tourist town about a half day's drive from here. Yeah, it's very nice. Sarcasm. I mean, Silent Hill has this weird, kind of ambiguous kind of thing to it. First game, it was like, kind of like a cult and stuff. Second game was more psychological driven. Third game was kind of a mix of both. And now the fourth game, and it's just like, oh, lovely tourist town, isn't it? It's like, have you actually been there? Well, maybe it's because he has no personality or something. I don't know. Maybe he does, but he kind of just sounds like robotic. So maybe it's because he doesn't really have much going on with him that he didn't feel the effects of Silent Hill. Nice near the lake in Silent Hill. Feels a little bit lonely for a tourist, but it's a nice place to relax and heal your soul. Yeah. Don't know about that much. This is really awkwardly paced. Sometimes I just go into cutscene. Look outside, it looks much better out there. Look at all the brightness. While you're stuck in your crappy ass apartment. And what's going on here, seriously? Just staring out his window at someone having the strangest walk down into the subway. Earth to Henry. What even was... What's going... Oh, I can actually look around. Wait, what? Is Henry a peeping Tom? Is that his personality? I just stare out my window all day. I mean, I've got a... Well, he said he didn't actually... Wait, what was that? Is there someone lying down, or was there something else going on there? Could I call that number? 55375. But the code's got right. I forgot the number. I cannot remember numbers worth a damn. Can I open the window? How do I look out again? Can I look out again? You just kind of transitioned into it randomly, so I don't know. Okay. Really strange. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. What noise just now? That noise just now, what was that? Let's call him again. Maybe if I add in a number, it'll somehow make it somehow different. No answer, just like I thought. Okay, no. There was an answer though. Can I look out the window yet? Is there like something else around? What? Whoop, tiptoes and down. Tiptoes and down. Just like look at all those people living their lives while I'm stuck in my apartment for several hundred days. I mean, given the, the ongoing pandemic, it's just like relatable. Right, there doesn't seem to be anything else, I don't think. What was that? This game has been pretty weird so far. Is that a note? 5 days ago, that's when I first had the nightmare. I haven't been able to get out of my room since then. The phone doesn't work, the TV doesn't work, I can't even get anybody. My whole world is suddenly turned insane. My door's chained up, the windows are sealed shut. And on top of that, someone chained the door from the inside. How am I going to get out of here? Don't go out, Walter. I know who you are, Walter. Sort of.
What's going on here?
What do you mean, what's going on here? You've said this has been there for days.
light changes before the party.
I feel like, what is that? It was kind of a recent-ish game. It's like an FMV kind of game where you're in a hotel and there's like some psychotic guy trying to find and kill you. And you could peer out through doors like this and you just walk past like... Strange game. You know, that game that I'm talking about and this game. Both strange. What's this? Mum, why don't you wake up? You put the first letter in your scrapbook. You know what, so far I've got to give the game props. It's unnerving. So far, you know. It doesn't quite feel like Silent Hill, but it has that kind of weird atmosphere to it that's kind of like Silent Hill, but it feels a little bit different. There's chocolate milk here. And why not? Got the chocolate milk. Very sweet. It was in the refrigerator at home. White wine. Why not? Bottle of white wine from the refrigerator will break eventually if I keep using it as a weapon. He already knows. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna need this as a weapon. Am I gonna close the fridge? What was that? Was that the fridge closing? Now, is it just me, or does this game feel like really dated, yet at the same time ahead of its time? There's kind of a trippy kind of things going on so far. It's kind of like more modern horror games. I don't really feel like cooking now, where they'll just do random little things to fuck with the player, and you'd be like, what the fuck was that? Photo of me as a kid and then when I graduated from high school. Main power is off, so even if I press it, nothing happens. Didn't he say... Wait. Like, this chest could hold a lot of stuff. I don't really get what's going on here. I guess we can store stuff. What was that? What is anything in this game? Clock stopped working a few days ago. It's weird, a few days ago the power cut to my TV and my VCR just cut out. Ever since I started having those nightmares. Well, you can't watch horror movies anymore, so you have to be in the horror movie. What is that back there? Looks like a scrap from some book. Man, this thing looks like it was written ages ago. Through the ritual of the Holy Assumption, he built a world. It exists in a space separate from the world of our Lord. More accurately, it is within, yet without, the Lord's world. Unlike the world of our Lord, it is a world in extreme flux, unexpected doors or walls, moving floors, odd creatures. A world only he can control. Anyone swallowed up by that world will live there for eternity. Undying, they will haunt that realm as a spirit. How can our Lord forgive such an abomination? As far as the book is too damaged to read. It is important to travel lightly in that world. He who carries too heavy a burden will regret it. The book is too damaged to read anymore. So, like the other world in Silent Hill, but we're not actually in Silent Hill. Yeah, I can't do anything now. It doesn't really look like there's anything, you know, in whatever. God, this is so awkward to control. Can I get the third person on some point? Oh, this is a save point. I'll deal with saving the game once I've actually, done something. Probably at the end of the second part. So I'm gonna record at least 2 parts. Even though I've already recorded and edited. Okay, now you can look out. Or can you? Yes. Peeping Henry Tom. That's what they call him. But, wait. It's the same look, but wasn't it on the other side of the room when I checked though? No, it was in his room. Wait, how? This doesn't make sense. Strange things are happening around here. But anyways, even though I've recorded 3 parts of Resident Evil 0 and edited in the same day, I will try to record 2 parts for this. It's a tank filled with oil. I'm not so sure about editing both of these parts though, because it's time consuming. It's why I said, in my 10-year anniversary of making videos earlier this year, this will be the final October special, so after that, October will just be seen as just any old month, because, the way I record for October is exhausting. Let's try, I don't need that right now. This part's been all over the place, hasn't it? It's a wash machine, I don't need that right now. And I hope that the video converts to MP4 properly, because, when I first tried to record for this, and, just 7 minutes in, I was like, let's redo this. And it was so slow, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because, I changed one of the settings for the capture card, because they had this annoying kind of staticky thing on the side on the capture card going, so changed the cropping, so maybe that's going to make it more of a pain in the ass. More so than these controls. If this whole game were to take place in first person, then that would be pretty bad, because this feels like shit. This is my room, so what's the room opposite then? Oh.
What the hell?
Bit delayed reaction on your part, isn't it?
Somebody in there? I wonder if I can get out this way.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Of course, there's no one in the bathtub. Isn't the time for that kind of thing. That is one ugly ass toilet. And a toilet roll. It looks like they're freaking made out of tape. It's like, I'll just get some sellotape and wipe my ass with that. Can't afford regular toilet paper. The water has stopped running. Then how have you been able to survive? Sewage pipe's broken too. Steel pipe. Who needs a bottle when you get a pipe? Can we go in the third perspective? I can't take the first person. I'm gonna assume it's only for the apartment sections. At least I hope so, because... Okay, and this bit too. But maybe in these otherworldly sections beyond the apartments, we'll get to control him in 3D perspective, and things will be fine. This is a ever-expanding pipe by the looks of it. Can't turn around. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Be a bit awkward to try to turn around here. The only way to go is forward. Starting to feel more like freaking Project Zero with this grainy effect. We're gonna get the camera obscura. What? I could control that thing just then. What the hell? This game is really weird. You're not supposed to sit on those.
What the hell?
That's gotta be his catchphrase or something, isn't it? What the hell? I mean, it's a pretty good catchphrase to have in a game like this. Because everything so far is like, what the hell? Just he doesn't really have a lot of emotion in his voice. Finally! Reasonable perspective, yes. Let's kind of have a look-see. Right. How do things work? I should have really looked at the controls. Okay, R1 and L1 do nothing. Okay, you know, they... Okay. Circle kind of dodges back. X marks the spot. Right. I guess I'll quit that. Who wants some wine, huh? Big pipe. This looks like the South Ashfield subway station I can see from my apartment. That's all wrong. This shouldn't be here. I'm a mean, wine-drunken motherfucker. I've been stuck in my apartment for weeks. Is not the woman that passed by your door, maybe? I'll get you in a moment. What's over here? Information for the Lynch Street line and the King Street line. Is this really South Ashfield Station? Now that's more like Silent Hill right there. It's like rusty doors. Is there a run button? Oh yeah, oh that's it. I'm running!
Who are you? What's your name?
Henry. And you?
This is my dream and you don't even know my name. It's Cynthia.
Your dream.
That's right. This is just a dream. And a really terrible one too. I hope I wake up soon.
So you think this is a dream, huh?
Well, if it's not a dream, what is it? Anyway, I want to get out of here, but I can't find the exit. Say, will you help me find it? I'm kind of scared all alone. I'll do a special favor for you later. It's just a dream, so I might as well have some fun.
Henry's like, you got the wrong protagonist. James, he'd be all for that. Me, I don't really care. What is that walk? Oh my god. Okay, we have a map now, and I'll do for this first part. Hopefully it doesn't take forever to save. Well, by save I mean convert to MP4, because I don't know. I think the cropping might be the issue on that, because like without the crop option for it to like whatever, it's kind of looks like shit essentially, more so than it already kind of does, if that makes sense. Anyways, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.